Today, we are starting our journey to crafting the Warden Helmet, the strongest armor piece in the game. But to do that, we need a sword capable of slaying one of the toughest bosses in the game. I have a chest holding some of Skyblock's strongest enchants, and today, we are going to create the ultimate zombie slayer sword, and work towards getting that coveted Warden Helmet. Welcome back to some more Hypixel Skyblock IRONMAN. Before we can finish making the sword, we need a couple more things from dungeons, those being 2 swarm books, 2 fuming potato books, and a recombobulator. So it's time to grab our Terminator and play some Archer on floor 6, I guess. This is truly a floor 6 party finder moment. Well, I didn't even notice we were in floor 7 until the boss. Alright, what are we gonna get here? Nothing, nothing, reroll, nothing, yeah. There's the last fuming potato book. Hey, someone got a recom. Good stuff. Alright. Well, there's our fuming potato book, so we can actually go ahead and max this sword out. This is gonna be so cool. I can't wait to actually go ahead and do this. Alright. We're gonna hit them with the wave and emoji. And leave. Alright. So now we can take a look at our wonderful chest full of maxing swordness. Don't mind the helmets. I don't know why they're really there. They're just kind of there. Where's my fuming potato book? I know I had one. Okay, there it is. I was gonna say, like, I know I had one. I just had it. All right. So we can do this, and actually, we have an extra recom from dungeons that we don't really need anymore. So we can recom a talisman. Let's go ahead and do that now, because why not? Let's see here. What else? I don't think I need to recom anything besides my talisman, so we will go ahead and do that. Let me just go ahead and chuck all of this away. Boom, boom, and then throw these in here. And what talisman's gonna get recomped today? Oh, that's right. It's either going to be the personal compactor or the personal deleter. You know what? Let's do the personal compactor. This thing has treated us well since we got it. Definitely deserves to be recombobulated. Boom, boom. There it is, the mythic mythic personal compactor 7000. Check that out. And that brings our total talisman thing up to 3 full rows. Oh, over 3 rows of legendaries. How awesome is that? And getting so close to filling this first row full of rares. Good stuff indeed. And we only have 1 more talisman to recom that's actually legendary, and that's going to be our personal deleter. Super hyped for that. Can't wait to get that done, so hopefully that'll be soon. But anyways, let's go ahead. Let's max out this sword. Actually, before I forget, let us do a damage test beforehand to see how much an upgrade this is actually going to be. So our set is going to be using the 3/4 Reaper armor and the Tarantula helmet. This will give us the most possible damage towards our boss, and of course we will be using the Golden Dragon. During Derpy we'll be using the Wolf Pet, but since Aatrox doesn't have the Derpy thing, we're just going to be fighting them normally, which means we'll be using our Golden Dragon. So let's go ahead and get a good damage test. Oh, I need to change my talismans over to the correct magic power. So let's go ahead, let's do that. We don't want to use Fortuitous, we want to use Hurtful. There we go, check that out, good stuff. And now let's go see what our current damage is. I may have to turn off like approximate damages, but we'll see. Oh, I don't have to, okay, cool. So without the ability, we're dealing about 500 and, oh, it's going up. I'm just going to keep hitting them until it stops going up. 562, 563, 563. We're going to call it at 563. 560, yeah. 563 seems to be the normal hit that we're getting at least. So we'll do that, and then with the ability, let's go ahead and go somewhere else. Let's use it. 981, 982, 983, 983, 985. Okay, so about 983,000 damage. So 562, 562k, and 983k. This is going to be the damage that we are going to hopefully try and beat. Now remember that One for All is a damage per hit item, while tier 6 and 7 enchants are generally damage per second. So while our actual damage number might be lower, remember that there are also things like Thunderlord that make your third hit stronger, and things like that. You know, Execute will make it the lower health your target has, the more damage you'll deal. So it's important to remember that the final number we see isn't actually going to be the final comparison, but if it's pretty close to our, you know, if our tier 6 enchants are close to 562 and 983, then it will obviously be an upgrade. And if it's better, well then obviously then we just get a huge buff, which is what we're hoping for. So let's go ahead, let's slap these enchants on, and let's see how much damage we will be dealing now. It's time. This is going to be an awesome sword. Alright, let's grab everything that we need and make this a really cool sword. So the first thing we're going to do is slap the fuming potato books on it. So we'll go boom, and we'll go boom. So there we go. Now it is plus 30. Let's go ahead, add the recom to it now. This is going to be fun to recom. I'm pretty sure it'll keep the recom once we make it an Axe of the Shredded. I'm pretty sure. So there we go. Now it's going from 151 strength to 176, which is absolutely fantastic. Boom, there we go. And now it's time to, of course, remove One for All. So I think to do that, I don't actually know how this works. I'm pretty sure you just like slap a different ultimate enchant on it. So we'll do it like that. Now it has Swarm 1. I'll make it Swarm 2. And the reason I'm putting Swarm on it is, oh, I need a Titanic, hold on. Is because, I mean, I might as well put something on it for now, and Swarm is at least alright when we're fighting over in the, just the Rev Cave spot, you know, the regular old spot. So why not Swarm 2, you know, just as something so we can get rid of One for All and all that stuff. Obviously, when it's an Axe of the Shredded, I'm going to put Ultimate Wise on it for the ability, but for now, I think Swarm 2 is just, you know, something to throw on because we have it. Now let's get to work and start making this a very awesome book. Smite 7, Giant Killer 6. Oh, that doesn't even take levels to put on. Awesome. So we'll do that. I'm just going to make sure I'm doing this right because I really, really want it to be normal. Looting and luck, of course. These are always good to go together. Experience and crit, why not? Boom, there we go. And then lethality and Thunderlord. Just making sure this doesn't cost any levels. So we can do that. Boom. Then this will be a 4 enchant sword. No levels to add. And this will be a 4 enchant sword as well. And then now we can do this, and this should put 8 enchants on it. Yes, it does. Look at that. The apply cost is only 297 levels, which means we can actually just slap this on and not have to put another Titanic, which is great. So we'll do that. Check out that sword. That looks so cool. I am so happy to use this thing. All right. Now let's add the rest of these. Oh, that's a lot of enchants. All right, we're going to need another Titanic bottle. All right, here we go. Now we add everything else. So what do we want to put on this sword? We don't want Cleave, Cubism, Dragon Hunter. We don't need Ender Slayer. Execute is the next enchant to put on. So let's look for Execute here. I'm not seeing Execute. Okay, Execute 5. Next up is going to be Fire Aspect. Of course we want Fire Aspect. Why not? Where is our Fire Aspect? Oh, let's not put Lethality on. We already have that. Looking for Fire Aspect. Did I skip it? No, I didn't. It's right here. Boom. Fire Aspect 2. Next step is going to be First Strike. I'm actually going to go with Triple Strike because of how this works. Triple Strike 4 will deal 40% damage the first 3 hits, which means over the course of 3 hits, we are getting an additional 120%, while First Strike would only give us 100% for the first hit. So we're going to be using Triple Strike wherever it is, and this will be the first time I'm using Triple Strike, actually, so that'll be interesting. Actually, I think for the sake of testing, I'm going to, no, we're going to keep it on Triple Strike, actually. We're gonna go ahead and do that. I might switch it to First Strike just so I can do a proper test against the One for All enchant, but we'll see. Next up is going to be Lifesteal. Obviously, we're gonna go with Siphon. It's just better. Next up is going to be Scavenger. Looking for Scavenger. I don't have a Scavenger 4 book, sadly, but you know what? That's not really needed, so I'm not too worried about that. Scavenger 3. Next up is Vampirism. I actually do have a Vamp 6 book. I know I do. I don't want to waste it on this sword, though, because there's no reason to put a Vamp 6 book on this sword. Because you're not really going to use that for, you know, whenever you kill an enemy getting health back. That's not really going to be something we need for Rev Slayer, at least. Venomous is next. Obviously, we need to get a Venomous 5. That's really good. And then we don't have Vicious. We don't have Smoldering. So this is as maxed out as the sword's going to get for now, at least. I don't think there's anything else I need on it. No, it looks fine to me. So let's throw our Titanics away and see how much damage we're going to be dealing. So the old values, remember, is 562,000 with no ability, and then the 983 with. I'll go ahead and slap that in chat just so I can see it easier. So we're looking to beat that with our damage. Let's make sure we have everything else we need. And will we deal 562k? Now remember, we are using triple strike, not first strike. So odds are we're not going to beat it. Yeah, 387k. That makes sense. That makes sense. We're just gonna go ahead and put first strike on so I can actually do a fair comparison here. And I don't have anything to do that. Hold on, do I have like a grand XP potion here or something? I don't. Back to the island we go. All right. We are going to grab a grand bottle. I don't have a grand bottle. You know what? Nobody look. I'm using another Titanic. I'm pretty sure I have like 5 stacks of grand somewhere, but I'm not going to worry about that. So we use first strike, so we actually get a fair comparison here of damage. And let's go ahead and see. So with no ability, we deal 428k. All right. So that is a little bit lower than than One For All, but of course remember we do have that extra DPS that we're going to be getting from things like Execute, Thunderlord. Man, I'm bad at talking. So it's probably pretty darn close to about the same damage. So let's go ahead and use our ability, 700,000. All right. So that's about, I don't know what, 15% less DPS. Hold on, let me get a calculator out here. So we're dealing 424 and what was it, like 763? I'm actually going to double check here before we go just to see, and I'll pull out a calculator and see if this is actually going to end up being a little bit better. So yeah, 424, 428, 427. Wait, should I put 427 or 428? Hold on. 430. Oh, is 430 normal? You're a runic, but whatever. 430. Oh, it's because Swarm. So it kind of depends. So I guess 426 is what we're going to use here instead. So let's grab 426. And then with the ability, we're going to be dealing 735, 736, 740. What did I say? 736. Oh, not 63. Okay. Let me grab a calculator. Let's see how much damage we are going to be doing now. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is actually test this against a real boss, because there are enchants that make you deal more damage if the enemy has more raw health than you, and stuff like that, so I think it'll be a better comparison if we actually test this against one of the tier 5 revs in this video. So normally with One For All, I would average about 10 seconds to kill one of these bosses, if I'm trying as hard as I can. So I guess let's just see how long it takes to take out one of these guys, now that we have the tier 7 enchants. So this should spawn the boss right here. And let's see. All right, we're going to use our ability. And, oh, I got bumped really far there, but that should be okay. Come on. And he's down. 6.4 seconds? That's way further than a new record than I've ever had. What? Okay. Maybe we're getting somewhere with this sword, I'm thinking. That was my personal best by, I think, over 2 seconds, which is absolutely crazy to think. Especially since, you know, the dragon is, it was active, but it has a Minos Relic instead of a turtle shellmet right now. So, you know, that's pretty good. So I'm thinking all of the things that stack like Fire Aspect, Venomous, everything that kind of goes together makes the sword eventually a lot stronger than One For All really would be. Could you maybe not take my boss, bro? I would really appreciate it if you didn't take my boss. Alright, let's spawn our boss now and see if we can replicate that. So we're gonna do this and just attack him as fast as we can. Oh, this one's a lot worse because I got bumped, but that's okay. We'll see how fast it's going to be. And that one, okay, so that was a really slow one, and it was still just under 10 seconds. So, yeah, this is kind of busted. This is way better than One For All was. I'm going to do 1 or 2 more just to kind of get like a good average, because we had a really good boss. We had a really bad boss. So I want to see what like an average is. I'm guessing the average is going to be around 8 seconds, which would be really nice given that we'd have like a 20% increase to efficiency on taking these guys out. Which is, you know, pretty solid, I would say. Especially considering now we get Siphon, so we'll be able to actually heal against the boss as we fight it as well. And why am I not using my Terminator to spawn this boss? It's like, I have a Terminator basically for this reason, you know, it's like one of the only things Term is actually useful for is doing this, but we'll see. There's a mini boss, and alright. This one should spawn our boss, so let's see how strong it's going to be. Alright, let's go. And we lagged. Of course we get a lag attempt. But there we go, and it's down and 7.3. Even though we had a lag spike, that could have also been a sub 7-second boss. Alright, we'll do one more for the road, and then I think we'll call it there. But I'm pretty darn confident that this was a significant upgrade over One for All. Even though our damage looks like it's lower, you can clearly see that we are getting some really, really fast boss times. So let's go back over here one last time and see what it's going to be. And oh, this is going to be a little bit awkward to do. Oh, I used my ability. Wait. I used the stupid ability. Hold on. Nope. Leave the lobby. Please disconnect. Leave the lobby. Okay. Alright, now we gotta patiently wait out the 20-something seconds that we need to wait out before we can go and actually fight the thing. And I'm actually gonna switch lobbies again in case it put me in the regular one. There we go. Alright. We are 5 away from spawning our boss, so that'll be good to go. And hopefully, we will get another good sub 6-second, or sub 7-second boss. I'm pretty happy with this, honestly. We're getting some way faster bosses than I was getting before. So, I just want to wait to make sure that we have the ability. Gotta wait a good 25-ish seconds here. We should be pretty much there, so I'm gonna start taking these guys out now. One more kill should do it. So this, and here we go. Let's use our ability and go. Come on. Drain him. And okay. That was a kind of average-ish one. And yeah, you know, 7.6. I am thrilled. This is like easily a 25-ish, maybe even 30% boost. Probably about 25% boost to our DPS, which is absolutely fantastic to say. So I guess this gets the seal of Toad approval. One for All is officially dead, I guess. Kinda. You need tier 7 and 6 enchants to beat it. But hey, if you have them, it's better. Oh, one last thing. I have my next few videos lined up already, and you absolutely won't want to miss them. So double check if you're subscribed. You made it this far into the video, you might as well support me and hit that button. Join my Discord too. Link in the pinned comment and description so you actually get notified when I upload. But that's it for today. Have a good day and take care.